Good afternoon to you all. Yeah, good afternoon to you all. Welcome to this 198th episode of Talk the Book Show of AP State Council of Higher Education. Today we have with us Dr. P.Kalyani Swapna, and Dr. Kalyani is going to review the book Life is What You Make It by Preeti, Shenoy. Before we get into this review, a few words of introduction about Dr. P.Kalyani Swapna. Dr. Kalyani Swapna is an accomplished academic with over a decade of experience in English language education. She holds a Doctor of Philosophy from Koneru Lakshmaya, deemed to be university, where her thesis focused on the emancipation of women in the novels of Preeti Shenoy. Dr. Swapna has been influential in the field of literature, contributing to several reputable journals on topics ranging from character analysis in Indian English literature to promoting environmental education through English. Currently serving as an assistant professor of English at Ramachandra College of Engineering in Elur, she has previously held similar positions in Hyderabad. Her work extends beyond teaching, as she plays an essential role in curriculum design, employability skills training, and student mentorship, significantly improving student outcomes in English proficiency and career readiness. Dr. Kalyani Swapna's dedication is evident in her successful preparation of students for employment and her innovative approaches to reducing the impact of mother tongue influence on English learning. Today, we are going to listen to Dr. P. Kalyani Swapna about Life is What You Make It by Preeti Shenoy. As we all know that this particular novel is intertwines the complexities of mental health with the everyday realities of youth. So over to you, Dr. P. Kalyani Swapna.
Thank you so much, sir, for your nice introduction. Very good afternoon to everyone. I am Dr. P. Kalyani Swapna, and I'm delighted to be here today to share my thoughts on the inspiring book, Life is What You Make It, by Preeti Shenoy. This beautifully captures the essence of resilience, the impact of choices in life, and the importance of mental health in shaping our lives. So this novel particularly describes about all these three aspects: essence of resilience, the impact of choices in life, and mental health in shaping our lives. So with the help of this character, Ankita Sharma, with that journey, the story teaches us that no matter how challenging life gets, we have the power to rewrite our destiny. I look forward to discuss how this book's powerful messages move with real life scenarios and leave a long-lasting impact on its readers. Thanks a lot to Andhra Pradesh State Council of Higher Education for this wonderful opportunity to review such a meaningful work. Coming to the introduction of the novel, I would like to introduce the novel with a quotation. Life is truly what you make it. It's all about the choices you make and the chances you take. Your life decides with the choices, whatever you make, and with the chances, whatever you take. So only these two aspects, your choices, whatever you make, and your chances, whatever you take, that will decide your life. So this line particularly speaks about the story, Life is What You Make It. This particular novel emphasizes the power of resilience, the power of determination, and taking responsibility for shaping one's destiny. All these three aspects are clearly emphasized or discussed in this particular novel, Life is What You Make It. Preeti Shenoy, she's a best-selling Indian author, and she is widely admired for her ability to write stories with deep emotions. If you observe all the novels of Preeti Shenoy, we can see all various kinds of emotions are clearly described in the novels of Preeti Shenoy. And she is very famous for her inspirational and thought-provoking novels. And she has received appreciation for her unique stories, especially on relationships, mental health, and personal growth. On all these aspects, she had written wonderful novels. And Life is What You Make It is one of her most celebrated works. And it is a poignant tale that explains, this particular novel explains the complexities of life and the impacts of choices on life. All these things are clearly described in this particular novel, Life is What You Make It. So the book tells the story of Ankita Sharma. She's the main character of this novel, Ankita Sharma. She is a young and ambitious woman who is full of dreams and enthusiasm, but finds her life moving out of control due to her mental stress or mental health issues. The novel highlights Ankita's struggle with bipolar disorder, her journey through despair, and her eventual path to healing and rediscover. All this are the main highlights of this particular novel, Life is What You Make It. And through Ankita's experiences, Shenoy addresses important issues such as mental health stigma, resilience, and the transformative power of hope. All these things, Preeti Shenoy explained very clearly in this particular novel with the character Ankita, and she tried to explain with this character all these three issues. And the story is a beautiful reminder that no matter how dark life may seem, it is possible to rise above challenges with courage and determination. So Shenoy simply has written everything in this novel, but a powerful story telling, her simple language and her powerful storytelling aspects catches readers, making them reflect on their own lives and the choices they make. Ultimately, Life is What You Make It is a tale of resilience, love, and the inner strength that lies within all of us. It serves as a powerful inspiration, encouraging readers to take charge of their destiny and rewrite their own story. Coming to the purpose of this lecture, the purpose of this lecture is to explore the valuable life lessons of Life is What You Make It by Preeti Shenoy offers, and discuss why these lessons are deeply relevant to us. The book serves as a powerful reminder that our lives are shaped by the choices we make, and even in the face of adversity, we have the strength to rewrite our story. So this book reminds this particular aspect, this point. It continuously reminds us this particular point that our lives are shaped by the choices we make, and even in the face of adversity, we have the strength to rewrite our story. And it sheds a light on important themes like mental health, resilience, and personal growth, which are really universal aspects. By watching Ankita Sharma's journey, we learn the importance of facing challenges, seeking help when needed, and believing in the possibility of transformation. These lessons are especially crucial in today's fast-paced and unpredictable world where struggles are really unavoidable. Through this discussion, the audience will be encouraged to reflect on their own lives, their own destiny. Every one of you, every one of us has power to make our own destiny. Okay, and coming to the summary of this novel, the story of life is what you make it. And this novel, Life is What You Make It, It is a story of a young woman named Ankita. She born in strict and conservative family, and the story describes how she suffers between family responsibilities and the desire for higher education and her love affair. Okay, this story moves around all these aspects. Okay, she is the main character of the novel. She fights against all odds and desires to be like an individual. Love is emotion, everybody knows that, but it is the very basics for one's life. It is a supreme emotion that consists in everyone's life. But sometimes it creates a lot of problems in one's life. And in this story, the female protagonist, Ankita, faces the same thing. Ankita, protagonist of the novel, and by Vaibhav, her first crush, are introduced at the start of the novel. The story began with the communication of love letters between these two characters, Ankita and Vaibhav, and who live in Kerala. But due to transfer of her father, Ankita moves to Cochin, and Ankita's parents are conservative and strict Indian parents. They allowed her to write letters to her friends instead of allowing them to their house. Okay, Ankita is very happy at the new place, and she shares everything to Vaibhav through letters. She meets Abhishek in an annual fest, and she feels that he's a nice person, and she never guessed that her life would change completely after she meets Abhishek, and she didn't even anticipate that she would be attracted to Abhishek. She comes to know from her friends that Abhishek likes her very much. The relation between Ankita and Abhishek becomes stronger, and Ankita is a brilliant student who wants to achieve something in professional life, and her career is her first priority. Whereas Abhishek's first priority is Ankita. Ankita knows very well, and the reason for Abhishek's death is herself, and she curses herself. She curses herself inside and wishes that she would accept to stay with Abhishek. But all thoughts of her are useless because it is too late and she could not do anything. She leaves for Bombay with her family and starts a new life by joining an MBA course. Ankita observes many changes in her, and she is very concerned about her studies. It is not a normal thing for her because she reacts on every simple thing in an abnormal way. She is very excited to write notes even after she reaches home. And when she distributes the notes among the friends, everybody gets surprised. One day she recalls Abhishek and thinks he is the only one who can understand her mental condition, and she suddenly gets immersed in his thoughts. On that day, she feels physically pain and realizes that someday somebody is digging inside her heart. And by thinking all these, she collapses at her bed. And her parents take her to the best psychiatrist named Dr. Madhusudan, and he realizes that she is suffering from bipolar disorder. This is a brief description about the lesson, about the novel. And it is a condition, bipolar disorder. It is a condition that brings intense emotional highs and devastating lows. As she struggles to come to terms with her diagnosis, her life moves out of control. As she has been suffering with this particular problem, bipolar disorder, her life moves out of her control. And despite hitting rock bottom, Ankita's story is also one of the resilience and hope. With the help of therapy, the support of loved ones, and her own inner strength, she begins to rebuild her life piece by piece. And her journey demonstrates that while life may throw us unexpected challenges, but we have the power to overcome them and create a new path forward. Through Ankita's struggle and victories, the novel delivers a deeply inspiring message about perseverance and self discovery. So, coming to the themes of this novel, choices and consequences. So, the first theme we can observe from this novel, Ankita's life is a testament to how the choices we make can have great impact on whatever choices we make in our life. The choices impact will be there on us. Her initial decisions, such as pursuing a long distance relationship and focusing on academics, reflect her ambitious and determined nature. There is no doubt about that. But however, her choices also lead to situations that push her into emotional turmoil, and highlighting the fragile balance between ambition and mental well-being. When faced with adversity, Ankita learns that taking responsibility for her decision is the first step toward regaining control of her life. So the novel emphasizes that while we cannot always control the circumstances we encounter, we can at least choose how we respond to them. Ankita's journey demonstrates that thoughtful choices can lead to growth and transformation. Even after moments of regret or after facing failure, also we can get success in our life. And this is the first theme of this particular novel. Coming to the second theme, mental health is the second theme of this novel. A central theme of life is what to make it is the importance of acknowledging and addressing mental health struggles. Importance of knowing and addressing mental health struggles is one of the important themes of this particular novel. Ankita's battle disorder reveals the challenges of living with a condition that disturbs her emotional stability and derails her aspirations. This particular problem, bipolar disorder, that one changed the challenges of this lady, but still she faced that and she again reached her aspirations. The novel explains into the stigma associated with mental health, showing how societal pressures and lack of understanding can worsen the situation. Basically, the person is in a bad situation, but the societal pressures and lack of understanding by the fellow human beings, all these things worsen the situation. So, through therapy and self awareness, Ankita begins to understand her condition and take steps towards healing. This theme underscores the importance of seeking help, whether through counseling or medication, supporting systems, and reminds readers that mental health is as crucial as physical well-being. By sharing Ankita's struggle and eventual recovery, the book breaks the silence around mental health and inspires hope. Coming to the third theme of this novel, resilience and hope is the third theme. And one of our novel's most powerful message is resilience and hope. And no matter how dark life may seem, it is always possible to rebuild. No matter how dark it is, we have possibility to rebuild our life. Or Ankita's journey from despair to recovery demonstrates the strength of the human spirit in overcoming even the most challenging situations. Her resilience is rooted in her determination to fight back and find meaning in her life. The story reminds readers that setbacks are not the end, but rather opportunities to grow and find new beginnings. Ankita's transformation inspires hope, showing that with courage, support, and perseverance, we can overcome life trials. Ultimately, the book serves as a beacon of light, encouraging readers to believe in the possibility of a brighter future. Coming to the narrative style of this novel, Preeti Shenoy narrative style in Life is What You Make It is simple at great. It has shown great impact, making the book accessible and engaging for a wide audience. And she writes with clarity and ease, using simple language that feels conversational while still evoking deep emotions. And the characters in the story, especially Ankita Sharma, are highly relatable and realistic, drawing readers into their world. Ankita's struggles, ambitions reflect the experiences of many young people, making her journey resonate deeply. Shenoy also provides detailed insights into Ankita's thoughts and emotions, create a strong emotional connection between the protagonist and the reader. Message given by the novel. The first lesson, what we can learn from this particular novel is life is unpredictable, but you can take charge. Now, one of the key messages of Life is What You Make It is that life is full of unexpected twists, but we have the power to steer our path forward. Ankita's journey is a powerful example of this lesson. At the beginning of the story, she is bright, confident, and ambitious young woman, excelling in academically and socially. However, her life takes an unpredictable turn when she is diagnosed with the problem bipolar disorder, leading to a dramatic fall from grace. And this illness disrupts her education, relationships, and dreams, leaving her feeling hopeless and lost. Despite these challenges, Ankita chooses to take control of her life by seeking therapy, embracing her treatment, and finding ways to rebuild her future. And in real life, we all face situations where our plans are derailed, whether by personal setbacks or health issues or unforeseen circumstances. Like Ankita, the first step to take charge is accepting the reality of the situation and seeking support when needed. Practical advice includes staying adaptable to change, focusing on what is within our control, and developing a mindset of resilience. All these things are very important for us to rebuild our future. Ankita's story shows us that while we may not be able to control everything life throws at us, but we can control how we respond to all the situations or whatever situations we face in our life. By embracing change and refusing to give up, we can transform even the most challenging situations into opportunities for growth and renewal. Coming to the second important lesson, what we learn from this particular novel is in life is what you make it. Preeti Shenoy clearly portrays the stigma surrounding mental health through Ankita Sharma's struggle with bipolar disorder. Ankita's mental health challenges are not just personal battle, but are compounded by societal attitudes that often dismiss or misunderstand such conditions. Her parents, though well meaning, initially struggled to accept her problem, reflecting the taboo and denial pain associated with mental illness in many cultures. So the novel highlights how societal pressure to appear normal can prevent people from seeking timely help, leading to isolation and worsen the condition. At least the situation is worst. Okay, at least at that time, our family members or our friends, these people should support us. If they don't support us, our condition, our situation will be much more worse. Coming to the third lesson from this novel, your choices define you. Life is what you make it underscores the profound impact of the choices we make. Even during our darkest moments, Ankita's journey is a testament to this idea. As she makes life changing decisions that transform her path, despite battling the effects of bipolar disorder, Ankita chooses to seek professional therapy, a courageous step that sets her on the road to recovery. This decision not only helps her regain emotional stability, but also empowers her to take charge of her life. Additionally, Ankita rediscovers her love for writing and creativity, which becomes a source of healing and self expression, reigniting her sense of purpose and identity. So, these are your choices. All these things will define you. So, whatever you have chosen in your life, that one will decide your life. So, her story teaches us that while circumstances can feel overwhelming, the choices we make in response define our growth and future. It's a reminder that we always have the power to steer our lives in a new direction. Even when the odds seems against us, even the situations are against us, this is an opportunity for the audience to pause and reflect. What decisions are you make today that shape your future? So Ankita's story inspires us to be intentional about our choices, reminding us that every step forward, no matter how small, can lead to meaningful change. Ultimately, the power to create a fulfilling life lies in the decisions whatever we make every day. So based on the decisions whatever we make every day, that will decide our future. That will decide our life. Coming to, let me summarize the key points of this novel. As we conclude, let's reflect on the powerful lessons from Life is What You Make It by Preeti. At its heart, the book teaches us three transformative ideas. Number one is your choices define you. Ankita's journey shows that the decisions we make even during tough times shape our lives. Her choice to seek therapy and rediscover her passions reminds us that we have the power to rewrite our story. This is the first lesson we can learn from this particular novel. And resilience is key. Life will always have challenges, but Ankita's determination to overcome adversity reminds us that setbacks are temporary. Resilience, courage, and hope can help us rebuild, no matter how dark life may seem. Next, the next third point, whatever, or the point, a message, whatever we learn from this particular novel is mental health matters. So the novel highlights the importance of addressing mental health with care and compassion. By breaking the stigma, seeking help, and supporting one another, we can create a world where mental well-being is a priority. These lessons are not just stories from the book, they're actionable insights for our lives. As you leave today, I encourage you to reflect on your own choices and be mindful of your mental health and that of those around you. Remember, life is truly what you make it, and each of us hold the pen to our own story. Let's choose to write a meaningful one. Call to the action. As we conclude, I urge each of you to take charge of your lives, reflect on the choices you make, and remember that every decision shapes the story you are writing. If life throws challenges your way, don't hesitate to seek help, whether it is from the friends or from the family members or from the professionals. There is no shame in asking for support, and it is often the first step toward healing and transformation. Most importantly, believe in yourself and your ability to overcome setbacks are very important. And no matter where you are today, you have the power to rewrite your story and create a future filled with purpose and fulfillment. Coming to the closing quote, I leave you with a powerful line from Life is What You Make It. Sometimes uh, life gives you a second chance because you weren't read the first time. Let this remind us that it's never too late to start over, make better choices, and create a life we're proud of. Thank you, and may you all continue to shape your lives with strength and resilience and hope. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to speak on this particular novel. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, madam, for bringing out this Preeti Shenoy's Life is What You Make It. And as you said, it is more than just a novel, because it is not only dealing with the novelistic aspects, but also with life's unpredictable challenges and the strength that is needed to overcome them. So once again, on behalf of AP State Council of Higher Education and on my personal behalf, I thank Dr.P.Kalyani Swapna for being with us and for reviewing the book of Preeti Shenoy's Life is What You Make It. So dear viewers, let us meet next Friday with a Telugu book review. Till then, stay safe. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a network issue. It's not.